Hello, you sexy biscuits. My name's Tom McKay. You might know me as Henry in Kingdom Come Deliverance, or just as that bloke from Scannet who's always hungry. We just wanted to say a massive thank you for all your love and support for KCD, for Henry and his adventures, for all the characters and the whole world that Warhorse have created. But also a huge thank you for your patience. We know it's been a long wait, but I can guarantee you the work the guys are doing over there at Warhorse is just insane. And what I can say for sure is the wait will definitely have been worth it. So thank you. We know how lucky we are to have a fan base like you, and I can't wait for you to see what we've been working on later this year. Let's go KCD2!
Hello, you sexy biscuits, and welcome back into Kingdom Come News. Today we have a couple of new bits of information about Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. But firstly, I wanted to address the elephant in the room. No, not you, Boris. No, you stay over there. No, I know. I'm so sorry. You just stay there. My microphone quality has unfortunately degraded, and it's become quite noticeable. I've been using the Rode NT now for quite a while, about 3-4 years, and it's sounding worse and worse, and I don't know what to do about it. I thought I'd address it here just to let you know, yeah, it doesn't sound as good as it used to. It's definitely not as rich as it used to be. So I'm going to be looking for a new mic very soon. Right, on with the news. Yesterday, Warhorse Studios announced the languages that are coming for Kingdom Come 2. And it's in this very fancy display. I want to mention Aaron, who pointed out that it looks like Henry's wearing some form of hood. I'm really hoping that this means we can put a hood up like in Assassin's Creed so we can go full stealth. No more just being Monk Henry. But on to the different languages we are getting. So, we are getting full audio languages for English, Czech, French, German, Japanese, which was to be expected, and Spanish. And subtitles for English, Brazilian, Portuguese, Czech, French, German, Italian, Japanese, Korean, Polish, Russian, simplified Chinese, Spanish, traditional Chinese, Turkish, and Ukrainian. I'm expecting that this is probably going to be expanded over the course of Kingdom Come 2 after it's released, but as of right now, we are getting Czech day one. I know this was one of the biggest issues people had with Kingdom Come 1, so you will be able to play the game in Czech, so that's amazing. I did have one of my Twitter followers say that the game isn't in Arabic, and I'm hoping that's going to be added as well soon. So yeah, I think this is amazing. It's always nice to have a choice, so I'm hoping this is going to excite some of you maybe who didn't play the first game because it didn't have Czech, for instance. I'm also wondering if these are going to be an optional download, kind of like how some other games do it. I think Skyrim allows you to download the languages you want and then you don't have to download the rest. So that could be good for saving space, for instance. And the other bit of news we need to talk about today is this. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 scope was impacted by Xbox Series S limitations and will run at 4K 30 on PS5 and Xbox Series X. I want to give a massive shout out to Winterhers who put me onto this. I didn't know about this article until now. So in the article it says Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 scope was impacted by Xbox Series S. Now, we know the Xbox Series S is less powerful than the Xbox Series X. Now, comparing that to the PlayStation 5, we have the digital PS5 and we have the full-blown disc PS5. Both of those consoles are exactly the same power. But while it's quite nice to have an Xbox Series S, yeah, it's a little bit less powerful. It's also a lot cheaper. But unfortunately, alongside that comes the fact that you get situations like this, where unfortunately, to be able to get the game running well, you need to take that console into account. Developers have said that they could only make the game 25% bigger than its predecessor. I don't know how that's possible, seeing as the game is the full size of Kingdom Come Deliverance plus another massive map as well. I don't know where the 25% number is coming from, but this was reported by Zing.cz during the ongoing Game Access event in Brno? I've never actually said that word out loud. Czech Republic, where Martin Klima confirmed the Xbox Series S technical limitations, namely the 10 gigabytes of RAM, have impacted Kingdom Come 2's scope. And we have the confirmation that PS5 and Series X is going to run at 4K at 30, that was to be expected. and on Series S the game will run at 1440p at 30. According to Kalima, the game is apparently already running steadily above 30 FPS, so at this early stage optimization is definitely ahead of the first entry in the series, and that's from WCCF Tech. Personally, I think what's going to be happening here is we're going to have 4K 30, and we're hopefully either going to have 1440p or 1080p 60, a performance mode, for instance, which I only recently found out has been in games for decades. This is a little bit of information that you might not know. Recently, I ended up playing G-Police, the original PS1 game G-Police on PS5, and there is a graphics slider to change between either having better visuals or a better frame rate. I thought this was a newer thing, but no, this has apparently been around for decades. And I just think that's really bloody cool. So I wanted to show you that because I thought that was really interesting. But yes, I'm hoping performance mode is going to be included. Obviously, we're expecting Series S to be lesser than the Series X and PS5 ports. It's probably going to have a lower draw distance as well, but you still will be able to have the full experience of Kingdom Come 2 on Series S. We've already had the discussion about, of course, PC. The game runs at, I think they said it was 80 FPS at 4K, and that's with DLSS, and that was running on a 4080. So the game is better optimized than the first one, but I don't expect to be playing this game at 4K 60 all the time. I would honestly play this at 1080 60. I'm absolutely fine with that, and I'm still very excited about this. But it's going to be interesting comparing Series X and Series S when they do actually release. Anyway, that's the news update, a lot shorter than normal, but we only had a couple of things I want to talk about, but these are pretty important. So leave a comment down below, what language are you going to be playing Kingdom Come 2 in? But until next time, that's me, out. Bye guys.